philosophies, policies, practices. This is the Automotive Management Minute with Richard Bustillo.
Well, after having a great month of June, selling over 615 cars and becoming the #1 Honda volume store in the country, I've recently been asked a lot of questions of how we came up with our digital strategy. And we used a SWOT approach to figuring that all out. And for those of you that don't know what a SWOT approach is, it's analyzing your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. So what I want to do today is kind of go over what we did and how we got our digital strategy put together. So first, we analyzed our strengths. We knew that we had a large database with over 100,000 happy customers. We had a great real-world reputation. We had a great facility with over 1,000 visitors coming in every single day. We had 400 quality employees that were looking forward to greeting customers and taking it to the next level. And we had a unique buying proposition. We had a lot to offer our customers. We had a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. We had 5-year roadside assistance, free car washes for life, discounted gas, discounted service. And finally, we had access to our own in-house video production company. Along with those strengths, you have to realize that you're going to have some weaknesses. And addressing those weaknesses and identifying what they are crucial if you're going to have any success digitally. So we immediately assessed that we had a lack of understanding of what digital media was. I mean, initially we thought digital media was nothing more than just putting an ad in social sites and an ad in Google and that was it. But that wasn't the case. We had no clear defined social media strategy. We had no reliable vendor partners that really shared our vision and what we were trying to accomplish, and we weren't consistent in anything that we were doing in the digital space. After identifying those weaknesses, we saw some genuine opportunities that we could use to really start to launch and catapult us on the digital space. We immediately realized that we could leverage our production company to promote Rick Case, their culture, our competitive advantage, and we knew that that would help us get to the next level. We realized we had to take advantage of all the new technologies that were out there and use them to integrate everything that we were doing in digital, social, and reputation management. We wanted to make sure that we leveraged all of our employees' relationships, our family. We had a Rick Case family, and we wanted to grow that family. And we knew if we started with our employees, it would be the beginning of something really big. Although we realized we had all these great strengths, and we found out what our weaknesses were, and we were going to focus on our opportunities, we had to be aware of the threats that were out there. Because if you don't know what your threats are, then you're not going to be able to have a good, concise strategy to take it to the next level. There was a lot of negative content on social sites, and what I mean by that was, initially when we started, if you typed Rick Case, you could only find bad. And the reason was, we never told customers to put anything good up. Another big obstacle we had to overcome was our dated product. Honda had the Civic, which hadn't gotten the reviews or the sales that we had hoped from the beginning. Our Accord, which is our flagship, was on the last year of its model cycle. Our CR-V, we had limited availability, and we were really having problems increasing our sales volume to what we wanted. And the reason for this is the competition had gotten a lot tougher. All of a sudden, you had Ford, Chevy, Volkswagen, Kia, Hyundai, and let's talk about Toyota, that were all coming up with new innovative ways to take market share from us. Not to mention, just down the street, we have a brand new state-of-the-art Volkswagen facility coming up. We have one of the top volume Hyundai stores. We have an aggressive Toyota store right in our backyard. We wanted to be certain that our strategy would overcome every one of these threats and launch us to be #1. So in order to assess your digital strategy, I would recommend that you use the SWOT approach. And the SWOT approach is nothing more than focusing on your strengths and really knowing what they are. Minimizing your weaknesses so your competitions can't use it against you. Make the most of your opportunities so you can annihilate your threats.